Welcome to the Teresa Harding podcast, where you will learn from one of the top leaders in the network marketing industry. Teresa Harding has grown her team to over millions of people. She's grown online and she's grown offline, and now she's ready to show you the secrets. So get ready to change the way you think. She truly cares about the success of her team and the people that she teaches. So get ready to learn the tips, tricks, and secrets that will allow you to grow a successful business in the 21st century.
I'm Teresa Harding, and this is the Teresa Harding Podcast. This podcast is for people who know that this industry is not about the network marketer anymore. It's about the people we serve and the change we can make in other people's lives. It's about the entrepreneur inside of each of us who's trying to find our voice. It's for the people who want to change the world and are looking for the most powerful way to make that happen. Welcome back. This is Teresa Harding on the Teresa Harding Podcast. And today I want to talk to you about something that I think is probably the most important thing in your entire business. Because if you are not doing this number one thing, then everything you're doing is pointless. And that is changing lives. Because in order to change a life, all you're doing is helping them get the result that they are needing. Whether it's a result that they understood they wanted, or if it's a result that they didn't really even realize they wanted. They knew they needed something, but what they thought they needed was not necessarily the thing that was going to get them in the direction they want to go. And, usually people know what they need and what they want, but sometimes they don't. And so the thing that needs to happen in your business is you need to be changing lives. So if you, first of all, look at what you're doing. And usually anything you're doing, if it's selling, if people want it, it's going to change lives. But maybe you didn't figure out how it's going to change lives. You might be so focused on how you're going to sell stuff and how much money you need to make and your business and making sure it's successful and all these things that you're not really thinking about how selling that product on Amazon or selling your product from your network marketing company is going to change lives. But if you cannot tell me immediately without hesitation how your product is going to change someone's life, like in a way that almost becomes emotional for you, then you have not figured it out yet. And you need to spend some time writing that down. And so this is how you can figure it out. It's on my website, teresaharding.com. You can go to the resources tab. I have a form that is it's kind of a walkthrough. It's like a personal walkthrough that you can use to figure out why are you really doing what you're doing? What is your why? If any of you have seen Simon Sinek's, TED Talk on what is your why, it is phenomenal. It's a little bit longer, but what we've done is we've taken that concept and we've put it into a way to help people figure out exactly what their why is. So if you look in my resources tab, and in fact, we'll put the link here for you, and if you're looking manually though, go to the resources tab, go to business, and then go to handouts. Okay, and in the handouts section, you'll find the one that's called What is Your Why? Now, we have perfected this over time because we've worked with a lot of really successful people, multi-millionaires, who have used different versions of how to figure out what is your why. And I am telling you, we have refined it down to this. And this changes everything more than anything we've ever done. So what I want you to do is print that out, and you'll notice that there are several steps down the paper. And it's really, really simple. It takes a little bit of time. I would give yourself about a half hour where you are secluded, you're not going to be interrupted, and you can go through this activity. Because what I want you to do is I want you to answer the first question. And the first question is, why are you selling blank, or why are you doing blank? And you fill it in with your company, the product that you're selling. And then I want you to be honest about the answer. The first thought that comes to your mind, why am I doing this? If it's to make money, if it's to get more time for you, I don't care what it is. No answer is wrong, none. And the biggest mistake people make when they're filling this out is they think their first thought is, well, because I want to make a lot of money. And they think, oh, but that's not good. I shouldn't think that. I shouldn't be that way. I should I should aspire to higher things. And so they don't put that down. Put the honest answer. Wanting to make more money is not a wrong answer. It's actually a really good reason to do what we do. But then you'll notice that you have to put the answer that you gave for number one goes into the question of number 2. And then you give your answer for number 2. And the answer for number 2 goes into the question for number 3. And you'll see what I mean. And what it does is it will kind of force you to think and think, why am I really doing this? Why does that matter to me? And as you get down to the last one, you guys, a lot of times we have people who are getting emotional because they realize their real why, the real reason that they're doing this, the real reason that it matters to them.